taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Cooks flashing the footwork. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Now Rattler. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Well, he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through a lot of different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ready?
Rattler wants to throw it. Again, it's Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans! Juwan Johnson, 33 yards. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Now he's going to step up and run. That one down the field for Ferguson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 2nd and a couple.
Yeah,
To throw is Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Down. 52 blue. Green Jack.
Here's Rattler. He gets it to Cooks. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. (7-7) our score after one. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 10.
To the air is Rattler. And that's complete downfield to Cooks. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Go! 19 Tiger.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 6:45. White. Ready.
From the shotgun, Rattler. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the lead. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And that was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
3rd and 3.
Yeah! Here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Prescott yet again. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Call it a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Prescott now. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. Here we go, 46, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, kill. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Throwing is Rattler. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Flat. 95. Set.
Rattler working out of the gun. Little short pass here to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 46.
Throwing once more, here's Rattler. This is intercepted. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Yeah, 47. 48. 26.
Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
48. 26.
Here's Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott to throw it. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Groupie for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Saints 21, Cowboys 7. Blake Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brian Brzee Coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Black. 90.
Radler wants to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans! Alvin Kamara, 31 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team. And he'll try and throw here in the fake. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Well, a touch unconventional. I don't know that you usually gain yards on first down by a fake field goal. But they did gain yards, I guess. I don't know what else to say.
And the beauty of it is, it just goes to second down. They keep the ball. Just because they went for a fake field goal doesn't mean they turned the ball over because they didn't get a first.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
I know that from down to down, you'll hop into different offensive formations and try and fool the defense and pick up some yardage. But going into field goal formation on second down and then running a fake off of it.
And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. I was just confused on that one. I had third down written. It said third down on the scoreboard. Do you think the sideline lost track? Maybe they thought it was fourth?
Something went haywire, and I'll admit it, I've lost track of downs before, but I'm not the one calling plays. I'm not the one keeping track here. They have to know this. And look, I love my football north of the border as much as anyone, but here it's 4 downs. All right, I can't believe they tried it that way and then went ahead and faked it as well. Nothing doing.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Yeah, 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. Gun. 26. Hey, kill. 26. 26.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining. As they burn one here in this third quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Sweat. Hey, we're going to 54. Wide in. Gun. Here we go, 47. Under. Here we go. Sweat.
Lamb will go in motion.
Hey, kill. Gun. Kill. Gun. Here we go, kill. Go. Get out there. Under.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful. To make sure all assignments were covered, that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go. Wide in. 26.